Stoics believed in the power of discretion and the wisdom of silence. They understood that not everything we think or experience should be shared with the world. In the words of the Stoic philosopher Epictetus, there is only one way to happiness, and that is to cease worrying about things which are beyond the power of our will. With this wisdom in mind, let's explore the 7 things that Stoicism teaches us to keep to ourselves in the pursuit of wisdom and inner strength. Number 1. Speaking ill of yourself. One of the fundamental principles of Stoicism, a philosophy that emphasizes inner strength and resilience, is the prohibition against speaking negatively about oneself. This means that you should never engage in self-deprecating talk, even in the privacy of your own thoughts. As Marcus Aurelius, a prominent Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, wisely advised, don't be overheard complaining, not even to yourself. The reason behind this Stoic guideline is to protect your self-confidence and mental well-being. When you constantly indulge in thoughts like "I'm terrible at this" or "I'll never improve," you're essentially chipping away at your self-esteem. These negative self-assessments can have a debilitating effect on your motivation and hinder your personal growth. To follow this Stoic wisdom, it's crucial to be mindful of your inner dialogue. Instead of putting yourself down, strive to remind yourself of your potential and capabilities. Tell yourself, "I am capable of achieving this, and if not immediately, I will get there eventually." By adopting this positive and growth-oriented mindset, you'll bolster your self-confidence and resilience, aligning with the core tenets of Stoicism. Number 2. Boasting about self-improvement. Epictetus, a prominent Stoic philosopher, offers valuable counsel on the subject of self-improvement. He wisely suggests that when we strive to become better individuals, we should do so with a sense of humility and discretion. This means refraining from loudly proclaiming our efforts and accomplishments to the world. Instead, we should allow our actions to be the true testament of our growth. In essence, Epictetus emphasizes that self-improvement should be a personal journey, one that we undertake for our own benefit and not for the applause or recognition of others. When we constantly boast about our progress, we risk diluting the sincerity of our intentions. It's like announcing our goals before achieving them, which can inadvertently reduce our motivation and commitment. Epictetus encourages us to follow the age-old adage, "Actions speak louder than words." This means that the real measure of our self-improvement lies not in the grandiose declarations we make, but in the tangible changes we manifest in our behavior, character, and mindset. True growth is demonstrated through our actions, the way we treat others, the wisdom we impart, and the virtues we embody. The key takeaway is that self-improvement should be a silent and steadfast pursuit. Instead of broadcasting our intentions, we should work diligently in the background, focusing on our personal development. By doing so, we allow our results to naturally shine through and inspire others. People are more likely to be influenced and impressed by the tangible improvements they witness in us, rather than by the empty words we speak. According to Epictetus, the path to self-improvement is a journey best taken with humility and modesty. We should let our actions and results do the talking, as this is the most genuine and impactful way to inspire and influence those around us. Number 3. Practicing moderation. Musonius, a prominent Stoic philosopher, offers valuable guidance on the importance of practicing moderation in all aspects of life, with a particular emphasis on our eating and drinking habits. His wisdom highlights that excessive indulgence can lead to adverse consequences, including physical and mental burdens and a faster burnout. Stoic philosophy emphasizes the significance of discipline and self-control as fundamental keys to success, not only in our professional endeavors, but also in the broader spectrum of our lives. This means that the virtue of moderation is not just a mere suggestion, it's an essential principle to embrace. Imagine a pendulum swinging. On one extreme, we have overindulgence, eating or drinking excessively. This path may provide momentary pleasure, but it ultimately burdens both our bodies and minds. Overeating, for example, can lead to physical discomfort, health issues, and the mental distress of guilt or regret. Similarly, overindulging in drink can result in impaired judgment and a loss of self-control. On the other extreme, we have extreme restraint or abstinence, which can be equally detrimental. This can lead to feelings of deprivation, frustration, and paradoxically, may even contribute to a desire to overindulge later on. Musonius's wisdom advises us to find the balance in between, a middle path. Moderation is the key. Instead of stuffing ourselves to the point of discomfort, we should eat until we are satisfied. So remember, in the grand orchestra of life, moderation plays a crucial role, harmonizing our actions and ensuring a more fulfilling and balanced journey. Number 4. Listening more than speaking. Zeno, an ancient philosopher known as the father of Stoicism, once imparted a timeless piece of wisdom that continues to resonate in today's fast-paced, talkative world. He wisely said, "You have 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason, so listen more than you speak." This deceptively simple advice holds profound meaning, urging us to reflect on the way we communicate and interact with others. In our modern era, where the clamor for attention seems louder than ever, it's become increasingly crucial to heed Zeno's counsel. The clamor often emerges from social media, meetings, and everyday conversations where everyone strives to have their voices heard. However, in the quest to make our thoughts known, we sometimes forget the immense value of active and attentive listening. When you listen, you create a space for meaningful connections to form. People feel heard, understood, and valued, leading to stronger bonds and more effective communication. Whether you're in a personal or professional setting, being a good listener can enhance relationships, foster collaboration, and promote a sense of trust. Moreover, listening also provides you with the opportunity to learn and grow. By actively engaging with what others say, you can gain new perspectives, insights, and knowledge. Listening becomes a source of personal development and a pathway to making informed decisions. As Zeno's age-old advice remains as relevant as ever, you have 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason, so listen more than you speak. In a world where self-expression often takes center stage, being a good listener is an act of mindfulness, respect, and wisdom. So, the next time you find yourself in a conversation, remember the power of listening. You'll discover a profound connection with others and a path to personal and professional growth. Number 5. Not being overly focused on the future. In the philosophy of Stoicism, there is a profound lesson about the importance of not becoming overly fixated on the future. The great Stoic thinkers, like Epictetus, remind us that there are certain aspects of life we simply cannot control. Worrying about things that lie beyond our control, such as events that might happen in the future, Events that have already transpired in the past, or the thoughts and actions of other individuals, can be a source of unnecessary stress and unhappiness. Here's a breakdown of what this Stoic wisdom means. Accept the limits of your control. It's vital to recognize that you cannot dictate every aspect of your life. Some events are simply beyond your influence, and no amount of worry or concern will change that. For instance, you cannot control external circumstances, the behavior of others, or the future's uncertainty. Focus on the present, instead of dwelling on the past or getting anxious about the future. Stoicism advises us to concentrate on the here and now. Your power to act and make choices is confined to the present moment. By doing your best in the present, you can shape your future in a positive way. Choose your reactions. The Stoics stress the importance of controlling your reactions and attitudes. While you can't control external events, you can always control how you respond to them. This self-mastery allows you to find peace and contentment in the face of life's uncertainties. Reduce unnecessary stress. Constantly worrying about what might happen in the future is a recipe for stress and anxiety. Stoicism teaches us to accept the unpredictability of life and to embrace it rather than resist it. By doing so, we can reduce our mental burdens and live with greater tranquility. Number 6. Avoiding complaining. Complaining is a habit that many of us develop without even realizing it. We often use it as a way to vent our frustrations or seek sympathy from others. But in reality, complaining rarely helps improve a situation. Instead, it tends to bring negativity into our lives and the lives of those around us. As the philosopher Marcus Aurelius wisely stated, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking." In other words, our happiness largely depends on our mindset and how we choose to perceive and respond to the world around us. Why complaining doesn't help? Complaining often becomes a repetitive, unproductive cycle. When we complain about something, it doesn't usually result in a solution or positive change. Instead, it can create a sense of victimhood and helplessness. It reinforces the idea that we have no control over our circumstances, which can lead to increased stress and frustration. Moreover, constant complaining can strain our relationships. It can be emotionally draining for those around us, and over time, people may become less inclined to offer their support or companionship. Negative energy is contagious, and complaining tends to spread it. Number 7. Embracing selective silence. Selective silence, a key aspect of Stoic philosophy, can lead to deeper self-reflection and a more profound understanding of life. It enables us to listen more attentively to our inner thoughts, observe the world around us with greater clarity, and gain insights that might otherwise be drowned out by the noise of constant chatter. By practicing selective silence, we can learn to navigate life with more intention and wisdom, ultimately leading to a deeper and more meaningful existence. Stoicism serves as a valuable guide for understanding the art of thoughtful communication, reminding us that not everything we think or feel needs to be expressed. Just as some treasures are best kept close to our chests, certain thoughts and emotions are better kept within, allowing for deeper introspection and self-improvement. By choosing when to speak and when to remain silent, we can cultivate a more profound understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Stoicism encourages us to let our actions and results do the talking, allowing our inner wisdom to shine through and inspire others. In a noisy world, selective silence can be a powerful means to attain strength, wisdom, and inner peace. In conclusion, Stoicism offers us a timeless and invaluable guide for living a more meaningful and fulfilled life. The 7 teachings we've explored, from the power of selective silence to embracing moderation, humility, and gratitude, provide a roadmap to inner strength, wisdom, and happiness. By practicing Stoic principles, we can navigate life with intention and resilience. We learn to be mindful of our thoughts, our words, and our actions, ultimately fostering deeper connections with others and a profound understanding of ourselves. Remember that Stoicism is not just a philosophical concept, it's a practical approach to living a better life. By following these Stoic teachings, you can take steps toward cultivating a more peaceful, content, and purposeful existence. So, as you journey through life, embrace the wisdom of the Stoics and let it guide you towards greater happiness and inner strength. As Epictetus wisely said, "It is not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." By embracing Stoicism, you empower yourself to choose your reactions and shape your own path to a more fulfilling and balanced life.